Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here, and I am glad to be here. I came across something recently that just stopped me in my tracks, and I knew I had to share it with you this morning. It's about complaining, something we all do, often without even realizing it, especially when we're complaining about ourselves or talking to our self-talk. But what's interesting is what it actually does to our brains. So here's the science. Every time you complain, you criticize, or you judge someone or something, you're literally rewiring your brain. See, there's a principle in neuroscience called Hebb's law, Hebb. Neurons that fire together wire together. Think of it like this. Whatever you practice, you get better at. If you're constantly focused on what's wrong, what's missing, or what's frustrating you, your brain becomes an expert problem spotter. Not a problem solver, a problem spotter. And here's where it gets really interesting. Really interesting. Chronic negative thinking actually shrinks your prefrontal cortex. Think about it. Your prefrontal cortex, that part that separates us from the animal kingdom, it's the very part of your brain responsible for focus, decision making, and emotional regulation. Think about it. You're literally weakening the part of you that helps you create solutions while strengthening the part that only sees the problems. But here's the beautiful thing. The inverse of that is also true. Gratitude, appreciation, and looking for what's working strengthens the same prefrontal cortex. It strengthens here. You're training your brain to find opportunity, to see possibility, to create abundance. So here's my question for you this Monday. What are you training your brain for? Because you don't get what you want in life, you get what your brain is wired to see. Every comment that you make, every thought you entertain, every conversation you have is practice. It's practice, and practice makes permanent. So this week, I'm challenging myself, and I'm inviting you to join me to catch those complaint loops before they start. When I notice myself going there, I'm going to pause and I'm going to ask myself, what thing is it out there that is working? Not to ignore the real problem, but to approach them from a creator, not a victim. See what is working and ask yourself, how can we make that even better? You see, because the world doesn't need more people pointing out what's broken. It needs people who are wired to see what's possible. So what's one small shift in my self-talk? Small. Small changes are sustainable changes. What's one small shift in my self-talk that would train my brain toward gratitude, courage, and better choices today? Try it for 7 days. Just one small shift each day. You'll feel the difference, and so will the people around you. Let's make it a great week. Let's make this week meaningful. Everyone, have a great week. I look forward to talking to you next week. Bye-bye.